Hello? Hello, is that... The what? Oh, the money, right, the money. Sullivans? Is that the Sullivans? Tom, how are you? Oh, sorry, how are you, Michael? Tom's in London. Oh, I never knew Tom was in London. Oh, that's... Sorry? Morn. Dull Morn. What? Glasheen Rovers, that's right. Inside left. Oh, fine, thanks, fine. This is a bit embarrassing. It's about your sister, actually. Eileen, that's right. Ah, well, that's just it, you see. She's not in Kerry at all. She's here. No, Nottingham. Oh, give us a chance, give us a chance. A bit of trouble with a boy. No, a Cork lad. All in good time, all in good time. The thing of it is, they're staying with myself and the wife at the moment. Now, apart from anything else, it's a bit of a strain on the old pocket. Sorry to have to say that, but you know how things are. Oh, Tom will handle that from London. Oh, good. Oh, that's good. Right. Well, I'll give you that information now.
You wanted light middle, was it? Well, just hang on a minute, will you? I've only got one pair of hands.
Well, thanks very much, old son. All the best.
Good luck.
Ah, that's mighty.
There seems to be more Irish voices here than anything else.
Pubs like this all over the United Kingdom, boy. All over the UK. Oh, yes, in every dark corner of every smog-ridden city you'll find a sweaty hole like this. Where the paddy can relieve himself.
That's terrible, that is.
A lot you'd know about them things. Wrapped up fine and cosy in the town of Cork.
Well, I was in London once.
London? Don't talk to me about London, for God's sake. What kind of London did you see?
Well, I went to different kinds of places.
The tourist London, the sham-faced boy. That's what you saw.
I mean, I didn't have much time to go anywhere. Apart from the...
Couple of minutes. That's all it would have taken you, boy, to seek out the Connemara colonies.
Look, I don't... Sorry.
Ghetto land, boy. Ghetto land. You'll find them as far from any main railway station as a man can walk with a heavy suitcase. We were the first, sonny. Thousands were to follow, but Paddy was the first. Oh, yes. The first of her chaff being blown back to her own doorstep.
Do you believe that Britain knows you were living?
Well, Ireland, Mother Ireland couldn't give me one, so I suppose I had to look somewhere else.
The nearest place?
Well, not just that. The cause of all our ills, our being.
Come on.
Ah, well, I suppose Britain never asked for me to be born. Oh, sorry, Pat.
What for?
Well, it's a touchy subject with you, that one. I understand, it's okay, it's okay.
No, I don't mind at all.
Ah, well, the points are going down well just the same anyway.
I've no regrets, you know.
Huh?
I don't regret what... Well, what's been done.
I never said.
No, but...
Look, you don't have to talk about it. I mean, there's no need to talk about it if you don't want to talk about it.
Well, I don't mind talking about it. What it is I don't mind talking about it, but I just don't particularly want to.
Oh, I understand that, yes, I understand that.
Well, that's okay then.
You can sing about the yellow rose of Texans, but I'll settle for the rose of Donegal. Dum. Ah, well, it won't be a bad night for it.
What's that?
The evening.
You're right there.
Ah, yes. Clear sky, plenty of stars. Ah, you could have the time of your life by leaning over the side tonight, gazing at the sea and the sky all clear and calm and listening to the cry of the gulls.
Could be nice, all right.
Harry, you'll forget about everything, boy. Everything that's gone before and not worry so much about what's to come.
I hope I'm not going to be too drunk, that's all.
What are you talking about?
Well, I might get sick, you know. I might throw up or something. I don't usually drink, you see. I mean, I'm not used to drinking all that much.
Wish you haven't had that many, have you?
Well, actually, it's a lot for me.
Oh, I don't know.
It's not that I've not enjoyed it. I mean, I've enjoyed it very much. It's just that... Well... Anyway, you have another one. Come on, what'll you have?
Ah, no,
I insist.
No. Honestly.
For God's sake, have a pint, will you?
She been buying me drink all day, boy.
Look, it doesn't matter.
Look, I'm only sorry you arrived at a time when things, so to speak, are not all that healthy on the financial front.
Well, don't worry about it.
But it's only a temporary condition, you understand?
Of course.
Still, we never died of winter yet.
You're right there.
Well, that's the way.
I'd like to thank you, yourself and Mary. You've both been very good to us.
Think nothing of it, son.
I don't have to tell you, well, to keep it confidential.
Oh, Mum's the word, boy. Mum's the word.
I appreciate that. If one or two people heard about this, I could well end up in the ditch.
I think I'll have that point all the same anyway.
Go on, and welcome.
Hello?
Oh, hello.
Is that tea?
Yes, would you like some?
Oh, yes, please. This is the first chance in the day I get to enjoy a cup. I'm not exaggerating. Children don't talk to me. Never a minute's peace, never a second to yourself when they're about, I'm telling you. The pulling and dragging and fighting and screaming, there's no end to it.
Mom, Mummy,
Oh, shut your face, darling, and go way out and play.
can I have a drink of juice?
No.
But I want to drink.
Any more of your wanting now and you know what you'll get?
Oh, Mom.
That's enough.
Sugar?
No, thanks.
I'm sorry I wasn't of more help to you for the last few days.
You had troubles of your own, girl.
Yeah.
He used to bring me a cup into bed in the mornings. At least he did for the first 3 weeks of the marriage. That was heaven, that was. Didn't last long, though. Seems like 100 years ago now. God, he's impossible to store in the mornings these days. When he don't have the money to go to the pub, he'd stay in bed all day.
No work then?
No work going. No work about. Mind you, even if there was, I don't know that he'd be that interested. Drunkenness and idleness go hand in hand.
'Tis hard when there's no work just the same.
You'd never think it, would you? I mean, you'd never have thought it of here. That's what we all left Ireland for in the first place, to avoid the dole queues. And here we are, years later, back in the same boat.
That's awful, isn't it?
Yeah, we'll survive.
I want to thank you too.
Now, don't start.
I mean, I hardly know you.
You paid for your keep.
You know well what I'm talking
I
about.
did nothing.
You know well that you did. Nothing would have been possible without you.
Or you'd have managed somehow.
I don't know.
Ah, yes, yes. Somehow or other you'd have pulled through.
Are you going to get back on a holiday this year?
Not a chance. Not a chance.
That's a pity.
I'm not so sure about that.
Do you not like it then?
Ah, yes, yes. I like it fine. And the kids enjoy it. It's nice to get back.
So?
It's a matter of cash.
Oh, I see.
Even the years we thought we could afford it, we couldn't really.
It's an expensive place now, right enough, Ireland.
Maybe it is. I don't know about that. It's not just that. It's my man Donal, mostly.
Goes a bit wild, does he?
You can say that again. The thing is, it's not just on himself he spends it. I think he feels he has to prove himself in some way. Act a big fella, if you know what I mean. God, to see him, you'd swear it was a Texan ranch he'd come from and not a shabby terraced house in Nottingham. Round after round he buys, just to show people, like your brother, that he's a success.
Well, I suppose he enjoys himself anyway.
It is fine for him. I wouldn't say he enjoys the 3 months' poverty that follows.
God, money's a curse just the same.
There's nothing wrong with money. It's just what some people do with it. God, sometimes I think I'd be better off on me own.
Why don't you then?
Not that easy.
Do you think it's against what you believe?
I made me bed. I might as well lie in it.
Do you think that I should have done the same?
What?
What I did was wrong.
What's right for some is wrong for others. I don't know. Who am I to judge?
You wouldn't have done the same in my position.
I didn't. But that was years ago. Look at me now.
I wish I knew myself.
Don't trouble yourself about that now.
I can't think about anything else.
Are you all right?
Yes, just a bit weak. But I'll be okay.
Do you think you'll be fit enough for this crossing?
I have to be.
Well,
That's the thing, you see.
it'll be a good night for it anyway. It shouldn't be too bad.
I'm going to have to arrive back as though nothing has happened. It's going to be very difficult. After all this, I have to pretend that I had a healthy weekend in Kerry, brushing up my Irish. I'm going to feel that they know I am. When myself and Pat did it, I felt the same way. After coming home for supper, I thought that they all knew, that they were watching my every move, the way I looked, the way I acted, the way I ate my food. Do you know what I mean? It's going to be the same this time. I know that. Only worse. No matter how many or how complicated the lies I tell her, I'm going to feel like I can see through them.
Well, you should try and get a rest before you set out.
I hope Pat doesn't have too much to drink. God knows he's a bad traveller at the best of times. After a few drinks, I don't know what he'd be like. He can't hold his drink, you know.
You should be thankful for that.
I don't know.
Well, he couldn't be in worse company anyway.
So,
Well, I'll leave you to it. Give me a shout if there's anything you want.
okay, thanks. Thanks very much.
Sorry, did I wake you up? Are you having a rest?
What time is it? Where have you been?
Just having a jar. It's not late anyway, plenty time.
Are you drunk?
Well,
Oh, no.
it's that English beer, you know. I'm not used to it. It tastes like water, but I guess it must be quite strong.
You're a fine one, you were.
What?
You don't give a girl a kiss or anything.
You should have no truck with drunks.
Well, I'll make an exception just this once.
Oh, God, aren't I a right idiot?
Drinking, you mean?
What am I going to do in the boat, for Christ's sake?
Puke, I suppose. Go green, hang over the side. Wish you were never born.
Come on, love, give us a break, will you?
There's going to be a storm, you know.
What?
Yeah, I heard it on the wireless. There's a trough, something or other, centering over the Irish Sea. Thunder and lightning, man, the lot. I'm telling you, you're in for it, my boy. It'll be like the Big Dipper out there.
Ah, I wish by magic I could be transported to my own home in Cork. Told you we should have flown. Of course, you were afraid.
Was not, we couldn't afford it, that's all.
That's not what you said at the time, is it?
What are the money stakes, anyway?
50p?
What?
Half a quid.
50p for cheese, say?
What did you expect? 100 quid or something?
What are we going to do?
Ah, we'll be all right.
What about food?
Well, you can get something to eat out of the 50p. I don't want to eat.
We'll have to walk to the station.
It's not far, and I'll carry the cases.
We'll have to walk from the boat home as well.
Maybe we'll have enough left out of the 50p for the bus or something.
I thought you had a fiver.
That was ages ago.
I hope you still have the tickets.
I have, yeah.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure. Look. There, are you satisfied?
We'd be in a right fix if you didn't have them.
What's wrong with you? Are you accusing me of drinking all the money or something?
Well, it hardly vanished into thin air, did it?
Well, I had to buy the man a drink, didn't I?
Some drink.
Look, we've been staying here for little or no money now. And these people have been very kind to us, no matter what you might think of them. And they're not very well off themselves at the moment. So the least I could do was to buy the man a few jars and give him a quid.
You gave him a quid?
Yeah?
God almighty.
Well, I thought under the circumstances that I should.
You had to buy more drink.
What are you saying?
That's what he'll do with it.
And how the hell do you know?
He will.
God's sake. He's a married man with a family. He's got obligations and expenses to meet. You've no bloody right to jump to such nasty conclusions.
He'd see his family starve for drink, that fella.
Don't you dare. You've a bloody nerve.
I know.
You know. Know what?
Women, God help us, that's all I can say. They're all the bloody same. Backbiting bitches. Wait till a man's not there, innocent point, and out come the knives. Carve him up, tear his life out. I've seen it over and over again, so just don't start now, do you hear me? Just don't start! Stop it, will you? Come on.
Murder? You think I'm killed calling me a murderer?
No, no, please. I didn't say that. I wouldn't. Please, love. Please, I'm sorry. You know I don't believe that. Look, I'm sorry. I don't know. Please, I love you.
Life from the moment of conception. Life is so low. How could I?
Come on.
Why?
We've been over that several times now.
That was a long time ago, I think. It's all changed now. Somehow.
Look, we'll be all right. Just stick together.
Oh my God. Oh
Come
God.
on. It's all right. We'll be okay, you'll see. We'll get back. They're leaving in June, and that's the end of the school exams once and for all. So just knuckle down, huh?
So far away.
Well, we'll be there tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
Mighty, that's the worst I've ever heard. I just don't understand you anymore. I just don't. I can't understand it. It's the most miserable thing I've ever heard.
God. Those two are at it now.
Sounds like it.
Universal problem, huh?
Yeah.
Of all the nasty underhand things you've ever done, this must be about the worst.
Shush your mouth now. I told you to be quiet. I don't want them to hear.
Spineless. I'm going to tell them.
You make one move or open your mouth and I'll splatter you all over that wall.
How you can face yourself, how you can bear to be alive is beyond me.
Stupid bitch. You'll be paid for it. Well paid.
About the only way you could earn money.
Well, you'll be glad of it when we get it. You won't turn your back on it.
I'd say I'd be lucky if I see any of it.
What the hell do you think drove me to do this? But you're nagging from morning to night about money.
Could be more like it if you went out and looked for a job.
I'm warning you once and once only now. Don't start!
The one answer to everything, haven't you?
That's about all you understand.
Are you going to see them down to the station?
No.
And kiss them goodbye, Judas?
Look, what they done was wrong.
No, you know.
Wrong by any law. I've got our man wrong. They think they're great, don't they? Fine it is for them. Hop on a boat to England for a few days and get rid of their problem. She's only a kid, that one. Only a little girl. It was my place to tell her family. She'd be taught a lesson doing no harm. It is no more than she deserves.
What about him?
I had to face my problems, didn't I? I had to take the consequence of my actions, didn't I? Well, he can bloody well do the same. He has to learn that it's not all that easy, you know. Why the bloody hell should he get away with it? I got 4 of them tied round my neck, so shag him.
Well, if you're not going down to the station, I am.
You'll go nowhere.
God almighty, even prisoners are allowed to exercise.
Stay here.
Let me go.
One of the brothers is in London.
Come in here.
Well, they'll maybe want to keep it off of their own doorstep.
Jesus.
Now, you just put it out of their mind, do you hear? Just forget about it.
Got it?
Yeah.
Terrific.
That's it then.
Yeah, we're all set.
Good.
How do you feel?
A bit better. I keep going over the stories that we have to tell in my mind. I'm awfully afraid of making a slip up.
Don't worry about it. We'll go over them on the way over on the boat.
Yeah.
Look, the main thing is we got to lift back. And that's because there'll probably be someone waiting for us at the station.
I hope nobody sees us getting off the boat.
At that hour of the morning? Not a chance. Look, we did the right thing.
Yes, we did.
Right?
It'll take me a while.
Well, I'll be with you. I could never be separated from you now.
I do love you.
Right. Let's get on then. Get back and do the leaving. And then we can go ahead with the world at our feet.
Okay, sir.
We're off then.
You're away then.
That's right.
Ah, well, you're in plenty of time.
That's it.
The weather's still holding up anyway.
Aye.
Well, thank you both very much indeed.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
I'll go.
Oh, Jesus!
Outside, miss.
No, Tom, please don't. It wasn't his fault.
Oh, you did it all by yourself,
Let
did
me
you?
speak.
Outside, quick, or it'll be the worst for him.
No,
Throw that somewhere.
When I was young, only 7.